Can you make $100,000 a year being local? We're going to talk about it coming up next. Let's go. Welcome to another edition of Trucking with LoSean Parks. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. If you're new around here, please do consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I would greatly appreciate it. Please do excuse my back window too. I haven't got fuel yet for the day, so I haven't cleaned it. A little dirty right there, but excuse it, okay? Just please excuse it. All right, so I've been searching around the internet in the trucking space a little bit, and I've been seeing the question go around is, can local drivers make $100,000? And to answer that in a nutshell, yes. Okay, yes. There are several ways that you can go about making $100,000, or 100,000 plus, if you will, in trucking, being a local driver. So I put out a video talking about getting your endorsements, cheat code on how to get your endorsements, things of that nature. In my opinion, I feel like endorsements are more important being local than they are being over the road. All right. Not to take away that guys over the road don't utilize endorsements, but I will say for local guys, if you're looking for the $100,000+ jobs that are paying, they're going to mostly require for you to have your endorsements. All right. Whether that's your doubles, triples, hazmat, tanker, whatever. Okay. You're going to need to have endorsements. If you are coming from being over the road and you don't have endorsements, and you think that you're going to find a $100,000 job, being local, you probably won't be able to find that. I'm not going to hold you. If you're thinking that just backing up to docks, pulling drive-in, pulling reefer localized, you won't. Okay. I can tell you that right now. If you think that you're going to make $100,000 being local, pulling off the rails, I've done that as well. It's kind of crazy. I've done quite a bit of things in trucking. Those type of jobs don't require endorsements. All right. And the jobs locally that are willing to pay you big money, they're going to want you to have these endorsements. Okay. One, they carry a lot of hazmat stuff, whether it's they're going from terminal to terminal with these hazardous materials, or if they're going regional. Some things that are local can be considered regional as well. There are some local carriers or companies out there that pull from, like, they may end up having a driver may have to go out 5 hours, and then they got to do a turn and come back. But instead of them doing a turn and coming back, they put them in a hotel, right? And then the next morning they turn and come back. All right. Those jobs typically are paying good money. They're going to want you to have hazmat more than likely. They require for you to have doubles, and you may be pulling doubles to do that stuff. So I would say that you can make $100,000 being local. Several jobs out there that do offer that. Most of them that do offer $100,000, you're going to need your endorsements though. Okay. If you don't have endorsements and you're thinking about coming back home and being local from being OTR, I would tell you, and you're looking for that 100,000, you're probably not going to get it. You're going to be disappointed. And then it also deals with location, right? Just depends on really where you're located at. Cost of living is big, as well. A lot of carriers that are local or deal with a lot of local freight, base pay off of, cost of living in that area, city, state, what have you. So it's really going to be on a location to location basis, to be honest with you. Are there jobs locally that can pay you 100,000 plus a year? Hell yeah. You guys know about UPS just getting their spike as far as money wise for their union and stuff like that. Also look for jobs that have unions, right? That have unions that will be able to, fight for the drivers and get pay increases and things of that nature. Those are always solid to get into as well. I couldn't talk anybody off of looking at those particular places. FedEx where I work at, they're $100,000 carrier as well every year. Once again, needing endorsements, got to pull doubles and stuff like that. So yes, absolutely, you can make $100,000 being local. You just are going to need your endorsements for those jobs. Most of the time, that's going to pay $100,000. All right. Some people have asked me about fuel, right? Can you make $100,000 by being a fuel hauler? Once again, that is location specific. If you are going to be hauling fuel in the North Carolina area, kind of talked about this already before, particularly in the Charlotte area, I don't think you can make $100,000 doing hauling fuel in the Charlotte area because they just, I don't know, the pay is not good. I will say that. Okay. And it should be a lot better than what it is, especially with you hauling fuel, hazmat. It doesn't pay all that fantastic. Okay. But yes, you can make money being local. I will say this about being local. If you are trying to make that transition from being OTR and want to come over to being local, it's a little bit different. Nah, I ain't gonna say a little bit. Let me scratch that. Shit is a lot different. Okay. It's a lot different. The biggest thing that may be different for you is that you're probably going to be in a day cab, right? If you're used to a sleeper, used to maybe having a little bit more room, you're going to lose the luxury of that. You may be at a place that you slip seat. Okay. If you guys don't know what slip seat means, it basically mean that you're sharing a truck. Thankfully for me, I don't slip seat here. The truck that I have is the truck that I drive every single day, and I'm the only one who drives it. So unless one of the other trucks break down or something like that, and if somebody has to use my truck in the daytime, then they go ahead and utilize it. But for the most part, I'm the only person who drives this truck. So to have stuff clean, I got a big time issue with things being out of the way. And if it's not in a particular way that I wanted to do, I can't start my drive shift until, it's to where I want it to be at. But I will say I've been local now for a year, driving locally for a year, and it's not shabby, right? Do you have days that you want to come in? Yeah. Is there days that, you're like, yo, man, I don't want to come in at all? Hell yeah. I think that's probably just human nature that, not every day is going to be a day that you want to hop up and go to work. But as Erykah Badu said at one point in time, work ain't nothing but it pays the bills, right? So at the end of the day, as a grown adult, you know what you got to handle to make bills get paid. So, but absolutely, you can make some good money being local. I would say just focus on, if you're going to be local or you want to go local, to be able to make that $100,000, you're going to have to get your endorsements. All right. There's no way, if, ands, or buts around it, unless you're going to be hauling some heavy haul localized, that's locally, then you could definitely make some money that way. And you don't need endorsements, of course, right, to be able to haul something of that nature. But like just regular general commodity, and you think you're going to make $100,000 because you made that over the road, I'm here to tell you, you're not going to make that. All right. You're not going to make that. So once again, take a look at my video on the cheat sheet or the cheat code on how to get your endorsements. Follow that shit, grab your endorsements, and you'll be ready to rock and roll locally, and you won't have any problems. All right. There you go. What did Biggie say? Biggie said something. Follow these rules. You got mad bread to break up. If not, 24 years on the wake up. Slug hit your temple. Watch your frame shake up. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for some of you guys that are thinking about going local. If you are thinking about going local and you have some additional questions that you want me to answer, feel free to drop a comment down below, man. I'll definitely make a video towards that, or I'll answer your question in the comments. I'm starting to become more active at answering questions or answering comments just in general. So drop me a comment, man. I like to respond to that kind of stuff and see what you guys' thoughts are on the subject at hand or the video at hand. Once again, if you like this type of content, please do like, share, subscribe. I'm back in the building. Appreciate you guys for listening to this one. Another 10 and a half minute video, I guess. I'm looking at it right now. It's about 10 minutes and 8 minutes, some shit like that. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Until the next one, man, y'all be safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And as always, winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. And we're winning all day right here, trucking with LoSean Parks. Catch y'all in the next one. As always, we out there, man. Yeah.